My name is Aline Gratton. My child was born with a heart defect and nothing was cut when he was born. I went home. I felt right away something was wrong with Christopher. His left side was very paralyzed. They said it was just due to muscle tone, but he was going to come back. I didn't sleep literally for 2 weeks because I know something was wrong with him, and just kept him next to me, hoping that he would just not fall asleep and never wake up. At 17 days, I was driving down the street and we went under cardiac and respiratory arrest. But to back up a little bit, at 7 days you go that checkup at the doctor's office, and I begged them to check him. They said there was something wrong. He couldn't eat properly. He was sweating a lot. They told me there was nothing wrong with him. Go home. And 15 days, I went back. They told me that I was a paranoid mother to go home, or they were going to call the children's services on me. I have 2 other children. I am not an overprotective mother. 17 days he went down while I was driving. He went to St. Mary's Hospital for 8 hours to try to figure out what was wrong with him. They thought he was either the lungs or the heart, but they didn't want to cure one because if it was not the right one, he would die. So they said the only thing to do maybe is to trauma hug him to Miami Children's Hospital. For that we had to stabilize him. So the chopper came to St. Mary's, took him about 2 hours to make him stable, to be able to bring him in the chopper. Then they took him over there, and I went with him. He flatlined twice in the helicopter. You know, you just sit there, just your whole life just goes right, in front of your eyes. And as soon as he got there, the doctor saw his feature, and he got diagnosed with DiGeorge syndrome. You know, a lot of people are familiar with Down syndrome, and the physique is very, we know about them. But DiGeorge, we don't. And if we knew that at St. Mary's, then right away we would have known about the heart defect, and this wouldn't have happened. So that's really, once he got there at 17 days, got the surgery at 21 days. It was devastating. I mean, first I felt like nobody wanted to listen to me, although, I know there was, like, you feel it, it's mother instinct, you felt that there was something wrong. Obviously you get the news, this is what's wrong with your child. He needs open heart surgery, he has bronchoarteriosis, he has this, he has DiGeorge, he has mental issues, medical issues, and it's, what you do. Then right away you go and try to find out what is DiGeorge, and you read all those things that scare you even more. You realize you just feel like your life is over. I mean, you really do. You just don't know what to do. Not only the long 17 days prior his being depressed, the heart and respiratory arrest, I mean, he would have been diagnosed right away. He probably would have been sent to Miami Children's Hospital to have the surgery within the next few days. He would have needed blood transfusion and all the other medication. I mean, we almost lost him. I think that if that's what's going to be, could have been done when he was born, then probably be alive. I mean, he's still alive now, but he's alive now because I was stubborn, because I stuck to him, and I didn't believe the doctors. I didn't believe that nothing was wrong with him.
Right.
The kid is not extremely, expensive when we look at all the lab work and everything, and it's something that could save lives. I mean, that's the point. I mean, it's to save the life, to catch the issue, and in the long run, it will save money, because all this, wouldn't have happened to my son. 12 days of blood transfusion and all that, it would have taken care of right away. So not only you save life, you save money, what more can you ask for? So that would be great if, we could do that. It could save a lot of heartache to the parents and life to the children.